Is she into you? Really into you? Women rarely spell it out, but their actions whisper volumes. It's a subtle dance of signals and cues, a language of attraction waiting to be deciphered. She creates energy. She sets the mood. She shows you, not tells you, that she's ready for something more. A lingering touch, a smouldering gaze, the way her laughter fills the space between you. These aren't random occurrences. They're carefully orchestrated moments designed to draw you in, to test the waters, to see if you feel the same electric charge. Wondering if that spark is mutual? We've got you covered. In this video, we're decoding the 7 key signs she's ready to take things to the next level, both physically and emotionally. The answers you're looking for might be closer than you think. Keep watching. Sign 1. Compliments on your appearance. She really notices you. When a woman compliments your appearance, it's rarely just polite chatter. It's a whisper, a coded message saying she's drawn to you. If she's zeroing in on specifics, your style, your physique, the way that shirt hugs your shoulders, she's not just being nice. She's showing you she sees you, and she likes what she sees. Think about it. Women don't throw around compliments about a man's looks casually. So when she mentions how much she loves your cologne, how your eyes sparkle, or how that color brings out your smile, it's a definite sign you're more than just a friend in her eyes. These aren't empty words. They're laced with admiration, a flicker of curiosity, and the unspoken desire for something more. Listen closely to how she delivers the compliment. A quick, "You look nice," is surface level. But a playful, lingering, "Wow, you look incredible tonight," delivered with a warm tone, a teasing smile, and eyes that lock onto yours. That's her testing the waters, sending out a signal to see if you're picking up what she's putting down. And if the compliments keep coming, if she finds multiple reasons throughout the night to admire your appearance, from the fit of your jeans to how well you pull off that beard, she's turning up the heat. It's a deliberate cycle of attention and approval, designed to build both tension and undeniable attraction. The compliments might even get a little more sensual. A comment about your physique, "Have you been working out?" A lingering glance at your arms, a playful touch on your shoulder. These are all whispers of something more intimate, hints that her thoughts are venturing beyond the surface. Context is everything. A relaxed setting, flirtatious touches, suggestive conversation, combined with her admiration for your appearance, these are all flashing green lights. If you feel the same spark, step up with confidence and respect. Listen closely, reciprocate the attention, and watch the connection deepen. Sign 2. Prolonged eye contact. Eyes meet and linger. It's more than just a glance. It's a silent conversation, charged with unspoken desire. When a woman holds your gaze, she's communicating something deeper, something beyond casual interest. Her eyes, a window to her emotions, are sending a very clear message. She's drawn to you. Imagine this. You're talking, and instead of fleeting eye contact, she locks onto you. The air crackles with a subtle electricity. It's an intimate moment, a shared space where words become unnecessary. A soft smile plays on her lips, her head tilts slightly and her expression softens. These subtle cues amplify the message, confirming her interest goes beyond the surface. This is where Stoicism becomes your superpower. A Stoic man recognizes the power of the moment. He doesn't flinch or fidget. He remains grounded, meeting her gaze with quiet confidence, acknowledging her interest without overwhelming the delicate dance of attraction. Her prolonged eye contact is also a test. She's gauging your attentiveness, your emotional availability. Are you tuned into her energy? Can you reciprocate? By holding her gaze with a steady, unwavering intensity, you answer with a resounding yes. You show her you're present, receptive, and ready to connect on a deeper level. The key is composure. Don't stare. That crosses the line from intrigue to intensity. Don't dart your eyes away either. That signals disinterest. Mirror her gaze. Let the connection flow naturally. This unspoken acknowledgement creates fertile ground for attraction to blossom. Prolonged eye contact is a silent invitation. It's a whisper of desire. When she holds your gaze, she's offering you a glimpse into her world, a chance to connect on a more intimate level. Stay calm, stay present, Stay confident, and let your eyes answer her silent call. Sign 3. Purposeful Touch. A touch. A lingering hand on your arm. A brush of her fingers against yours. These aren't accidents. They're whispers of attraction, subtle yet powerful signals of a woman's growing interest. When she intentionally reaches out to you, she's communicating far more than words ever could. She's testing the waters, seeking connection, and inviting you into her space. It's the purposeful nature of the touch that matters. A quick, fleeting brush might be innocent, but a lingering hand on your arm during a conversation, a gentle graze of her shoulder against yours as she passes, a playful touch on your knee during a shared laugh. These are deliberate actions designed to gauge your reaction and subtly invite you closer. Stoicism is your guide in these moments. Observe. Recognize the intentionality behind her actions. Remain composed. A Stoic man doesn't overreact, but he doesn't dismiss the signals either. He stays grounded, mirroring her level of engagement, allowing the interaction to unfold organically. Context is key. Is she creating opportunities for physical contact, even in casual settings? Does her touch linger a beat longer than usual? These details speak volumes. Repeated and purposeful touches in different contexts often signify a deepening interest, a growing comfort level, and an openness to exploring something more. Respect is paramount. Her touch is an invitation, not a demand. Respond in kind. Match her energy. Let her set the pace. If she touches your arm, gently cover her hand with yours, or simply maintain the proximity she's initiated. Natural and in sync with her signals, that's the key. Physical touch is a powerful language. It breaks down barriers and fosters intimacy. It's a silent affirmation of attraction and comfort. Be present, be perceptive, be respectful. And when she reaches out, let the moment speak for itself, deepening the connection between you in ways words never could. Sign 4. Seeking private conversations. When a woman creates opportunities for private conversations, it's more than just avoiding the noise of a crowded room. It's often her way of saying, "I want you to myself." This subtle but powerful signal reveals her desire to connect with you on a deeper, more personal level. She's not just looking for a chat. She's carving out a space where the two of you can focus entirely on each other, away from the distractions of the world. Picture this. You're at a party surrounded by people, but she finds a reason to pull you aside. Maybe she suggests stepping outside for some fresh air, retreating to a quieter corner, or even reaching out with a late-night text when everyone else has gone quiet. These moments aren't accidental. They're deliberate. She's choosing you, creating a private bubble where you can truly connect. Why does she do this? It's her way of testing the waters, gauging your receptiveness, and seeing if you're on the same page. In these one-on-one interactions, she can let her guard down and reveal a side of herself she might not show in a group setting. She's showing vulnerability without explicitly stating her intentions. These moments are also filled with unspoken cues. Her tone, the way she looks at you, how she leans in closer, all of it conveys more than words ever could. The exclusivity of a private conversation sends a clear message. She wants to know you, not just the version of you everyone else sees. For you, the key is to remain calm, present, and attentive. Don't jump to conclusions or overanalyze her actions. Instead, focus on the connection she's trying to build. Respond with sincerity and confidence, letting the interaction unfold naturally. Private conversations aren't just about the words exchanged. They're about the closeness, the trust, and the unspoken desire that comes with being in a moment meant just for the two of you. If you approach these situations with awareness and intention, you'll not only deepen the bond but also show her you're the kind of man who values connection just as much as she does. Sign 5. Communicating through flirty body language. She speaks without saying a word. Her body, a canvas of subtle cues, whispers a language of attraction, a lean in, a mirrored gesture, a playful twirl of her hair. These aren't random movements. They're deliberate signals designed to capture your attention and test your receptiveness. A Stoic mindset, grounded in presence and observation, becomes your key to deciphering this silent code. Notice her posture. Does she lean in, closing the space between you? It's not just about hearing you better, it's about creating intimacy, signaling comfort, and a desire for closeness. Does she subtly mirror your movements? The way you sit, the way you gesture. These subconscious imitations are powerful ways of building connection, establishing a silent harmony between you. Small gestures speak volumes. Does she play with her hair? Lightly touch her face? These aren't nervous habits. They're subconscious reactions to your presence, signs of heightened awareness and nervous excitement. A subtle adjustment of her appearance, a touch-up of her lipstick. These are silent ways of saying she cares about how you see her. Even her legs and feet can reveal her interest. Are they crossed, pointed towards you? We naturally orient ourselves towards what we desire. And her eyes, a lingering gaze, a slight tilt of her head, a playful smile. These are non-verbal invitations, subtle yet unmistakable signals of her interest. Stoicism is your anchor in these moments. Observe without overreacting. Recognize the flirtation without becoming overwhelmed. A Stoic man stays grounded, allowing the interaction to breathe, trusting the natural progression of attraction. Respond thoughtfully. Mirror her energy. If she leans in, subtly reciprocate. If she touches her hair, acknowledge the gesture with a warm smile and continued eye contact. This mirrored dance of non-verbal cues strengthens the connection, building anticipation without rushing the moment. Flirtatious body language is a delicate dance, a silent exchange of interest and desire. By staying composed, observant, and confident, you can navigate this intricate language with ease, transforming subtle gestures into the foundation of something deeper. Sign 6. Introducing sexual themes into conversation. The conversation shifts. There's a playful undercurrent, a subtle spark of something more. When she starts weaving sexual themes into your conversations, it's a clear sign she's testing the waters, exploring the possibility of something deeper. She's not being overtly suggestive. She's using subtlety and innuendo to gauge your reaction, your comfort level, and your ability to engage with confidence and maturity. This isn't about explicit details, it's about nuance. A flirty remark, a humorous story with a provocative edge, a casual reference to a suggestive scene in a movie. She might joke about a romantic moment she saw on TV, or playfully tease you about your views on intimacy. She's lowering the barriers, signaling her comfort level, and seeing if you're on the same wavelength. Your response is crucial. This is where Stoicism shines. Emotional control, composure, thoughtful engagement. A Stoic man listens intently, avoids impulsive reactions, and responds with careful consideration. Too much enthusiasm can appear immature. Shutting down the conversation signals discomfort. The sweet spot? Calm, confident engagement. Pay close attention to her body language and tone. Is she relaxed, playful, a little nervous? These nuances reveal her desire for a connection that feels both exciting and safe. Your confident composure reassures her that you're not only picking up her signals, but you're capable of navigating these deeper waters with grace. Discernment is key. Not every sexually tinged comment is an invitation. Context matters. Observe her words, her tone, her overall demeanor. Is it genuinely flirtatious or simply casual conversation? A Stoic approach involves careful observation, ensuring you interpret her cues accurately. When she introduces sexual themes, it's an opportunity for connection, not just flirtation. Respond calmly, engage thoughtfully, maintain your composure. This demonstrates maturity, confidence, and attentiveness, qualities that deepen trust and attraction. Her willingness to broach these topics is a green light. It's a sign she's comfortable and interested in exploring a more intimate dimension of your relationship. By staying grounded, responding with patience and understanding, you create a space where both emotional and physical intimacy can thrive. Sign 7. Lingering goodbyes. Goodbyes can sometimes say more than the words exchanged during an entire evening, especially when they linger longer than expected. If she finds ways to draw out the moment, hesitates to leave, or adds extra layers of intimacy to the farewell, it's a powerful sign that she's interested in taking the connection to a deeper, more physical level. Lingering goodbyes are her subtle way of signaling that she doesn't want the night to end, and possibly that she hopes it continues in a more private setting. Picture this. After a great evening together, instead of a quick goodbye, she takes her time. Perhaps she holds your hand a little longer, locks eyes with you, or leans in for a hug that feels warm and prolonged. She might playfully suggest staying in touch or finding an excuse to keep the conversation going, like saying, "Text me when you get home," or "I wish we had more time tonight." These aren't just polite gestures. They're clues that she's testing your interest and opening the door for you to make the next move. The body language during a lingering goodbye is often just as revealing as the words. If she leans in closer, maintains intense eye contact, or even bites her lip while talking to you, she's giving subtle but undeniable signals of her attraction. A kiss at this point might not only feel natural, it's often what she's anticipating. Another sign to look for is her hesitation to leave. She might linger by the door, pause in her car before driving off, or continue finding topics to chat about, as though she's reluctant to let the moment end. These are clear indications that she's enjoying your company and possibly hoping for an invitation to extend the evening. Lingering goodbyes are intimate by nature, as they provide a safe space for her to express her interest without explicitly stating it. It's her way of leaving you with a lasting impression and testing whether you'll take the lead in moving things forward. When you notice this behavior, respond with confidence and attentiveness. Match her energy, pay attention to her cues, and, if the moment feels right, don't be afraid to escalate the connection. These extended goodbyes aren't just about saying farewell, they're an opportunity to turn the spark into something more. Stoicism isn't about ignoring signals, it's about mastering our responses. This philosophy teaches that we can't control others' actions, but we can control our reactions. This mindset is crucial in relationships and attraction. If you've observed these 6 signs, she's likely signaling a clear invitation for deeper connection. Stoicism dictates a measured approach. A true Stoic avoids impulsive actions or pursuit. He observes patiently, waits for the right moment, and acts with calm confidence when the time is right. Impulsivity or emotional reactivity can lead to missteps, but a Stoic approach brings clarity to decision-making. Free from a need for validation, he doesn't chase because he trusts the process. Her interest is apparent, eliminating the need to force anything. Timing, as always, is paramount. If this analysis of Stoicism and attraction resonated with you, like and subscribe to stay updated on our content, exploring Stoic philosophy and its practical application in daily life, especially relationships. Enable notifications to avoid missing any videos. There's much more to discover about understanding human nature through a Stoic lens. Why do women prefer to give you signs? Women often prefer to express their feelings through subtle signs rather than direct words, especially in matters of attraction and emotions. This behavior, deeply rooted in biology, social conditioning, and cultural norms, is not a reflection of dishonesty or manipulation, but a complex form of communication shaped by evolution and societal expectations. Understanding why women lean towards subtlety can help men better interpret their intentions and foster stronger, more meaningful connections. One of the key reasons women may shy away from direct expression is biological evolution. Historically, women's survival often depended on their ability to navigate social environments skillfully. Subtlety became a protective mechanism, enabling women to gauge a potential partner's response without exposing themselves to unnecessary risk or rejection. By dropping hints or relying on nonverbal cues, they could test a man's interest or intentions without making themselves vulnerable. This evolutionary strategy still influences modern communication, where subtlety often replaces overt declarations. Social conditioning also plays a significant role. From a young age, many women are taught to prioritize politeness, tact, and emotional awareness in their interactions. Directness is sometimes viewed as overly aggressive or unfeminine, leading women to develop a more nuanced approach to communication. They may feel that indirect signals, such as eye contact, body language, or compliments, are more socially acceptable ways to express interest or affection. Cultural norms further reinforce this tendency. In many societies, women are often expected to take a passive role in romantic pursuits, leaving men to initiate direct communication. This expectation can make women hesitant to voice their feelings openly, fearing they might appear too forward or face social judgment. Instead, they communicate through subtle gestures that allow them to maintain a sense of modesty while still expressing interest. Another factor is emotional vulnerability. Speaking directly about feelings, especially in romantic contexts, requires a significant level of trust and confidence. Many women might worry about how their emotions will be received or fear rejection, which can feel deeply personal. By giving signs instead of speaking outright, they create a safer environment where they can gauge your response without putting themselves at significant emotional risk. This indirect approach helps them protect their self-esteem while still testing the waters of mutual interest. Nonverbal communication, such as lingering eye contact, playful touches, or seeking private moments, is often more comfortable for women because it allows them to convey feelings without words. These signs are not meant to confuse but to invite you into a shared dynamic where both parties can explore their connection gradually. The subtlety creates a sense of intrigue, allowing attraction to build naturally. For men, understanding and appreciating this communication style is key. Rather than expecting explicit declarations, learn to observe and interpret the signs she gives. Women's indirectness is not a barrier to connection but an invitation to engage with them on a deeper level. By recognizing and responding to their cues with attentiveness and respect, you create an atmosphere of trust, paving the way for a more genuine and rewarding relationship. So, what should men do next after recognizing the above signs? Recognizing signs of attraction from a woman, whether through prolonged eye contact, purposeful touch, flirtatious body language, or introducing intimate topics, is both exciting and empowering. However, knowing what to do next is crucial for navigating the situation with confidence and ensuring a positive outcome for both parties. It's not just about acting on the signs, it's about doing so with respect, patience, and emotional intelligence. Step 1. Confirm her interest. The first step after noticing these signs is to confirm her interest subtly. Signs like prolonged eye contact or playful touches might indicate attraction, but they also leave room for interpretation. Before making any bold moves, test the waters further. Respond to her cues naturally and see if she continues to signal interest. For instance, if she initiates physical touch, reciprocate lightly and gauge her reaction. If she maintains or increases intimacy, it's a clear sign she's comfortable and attracted to you. This step requires patience and attentiveness. Avoid jumping to conclusions or rushing into assumptions about her intentions. Women often communicate in layers, and confirming her interest through consistent signals ensures that you're on the same page. Step 2. Maintain confidence and composure. Confidence is key when responding to signs of attraction. Women are drawn to men who can handle these moments with calmness and maturity. Avoid overreacting, as this might come across as overly eager or insincere. At the same time, don't ignore her signals, which could make her feel rejected or unappreciated. A confident man maintains his composure and lets his actions reflect his understanding of her interest. If she leans in closer, don't pull away nervously. Mirror her energy by leaning in slightly. If she compliments you, respond with genuine gratitude and warmth, but don't let it inflate your ego. Composure demonstrates emotional stability, which is highly attractive. Step 3. Build emotional connection. Physical attraction is important, but emotional connection solidifies the bond. Use her signs of interest as an opportunity to deepen the conversation and learn more about her. If she initiates private conversations or introduces playful innuendos, use these moments to explore topics that build trust and intimacy. Ask meaningful questions, share your thoughts openly, and show genuine curiosity about her life and interests. This step shows her that you're not just focused on physical attraction, but also value a deeper connection. Women are more likely to pursue intimacy when they feel emotionally understood and respected. Step 4. Respect boundaries. Even if her signals are clear, respecting boundaries is non-negotiable. Attraction doesn't always mean she's ready to take things further. Pay attention to her comfort level and pace your actions accordingly. For instance, if she flirts through body language but hesitates at physical touch, don't push. Respect her cues and give her space to guide the interaction. A man who respects boundaries not only builds trust, but also demonstrates maturity and self-control. This approach creates a safe environment where she feels comfortable expressing herself further. Step 5. Express your interest clearly. Once you're confident in her attraction and you've established rapport, it's time to express your interest clearly. Women appreciate men who are direct and intentional without being overwhelming. This doesn't mean making grand declarations. Sometimes a simple statement like, "I really enjoy spending time with you and getting to know you better," is enough to convey your feelings. Clear communication eliminates any ambiguity and allows her to respond openly. If she reciprocates your interest, it strengthens the bond and moves the relationship forward. Step 6. Let the connection develop naturally. Finally, let the relationship unfold at its own pace. Avoid rushing into physical intimacy or forcing the progression of your connection. Relationships built on mutual understanding, respect, and shared moments tend to be more fulfilling and long-lasting. Engage in activities or conversations that bring you closer, whether it's sharing a meaningful experience or simply enjoying each other's company. Letting the connection grow organically ensures that both of you feel comfortable and aligned in the relationship. Recognizing signs of attraction is only the beginning. What you do next determines the quality and direction of the relationship. By confirming her interest, maintaining composure, building an emotional connection, and respecting her boundaries, you create an environment where trust and mutual desire can flourish. Clear communication and patience are essential for allowing the relationship to develop naturally, without pressure or confusion. Ultimately, the key is to respond to her signals with respect, confidence, and emotional intelligence. Women appreciate men who are attuned to their cues and handle them thoughtfully. By doing so, you not only honor her feelings but also position yourself as a strong, considerate partner who values connection on every level. And those are the 7 signs that she wants to sleep with you. But why does she feel this way? It could be because you naturally possess qualities or behaviors that captivate her attention. Often, it's not even something you do intentionally. Subtle traits or actions you exhibit can ignite her attraction without you realizing it. So, what are these traits that make you stand out, particularly as an older man catching the attention of younger women? Up next, we'll uncover 7 signs. You're an attractive older man to younger women. This will shed light on the characteristics that make you appealing and how you can harness them to your advantage. Get ready to dive deeper and discover what makes you unique and irresistible.
7 signs you're an attractive older man, even if you don't think so. You've been told your whole life that men hit their prime in their 20s. But what if that's a lie? What if society has been wrong all along? Turns out there's a secret code that makes women find older men incredibly attractive, and it has nothing to do with looks. Get ready to hear the truth about how to turn into an irresistible man, no matter your age. Prepare to be shocked, and we'll even reveal the 10 specific compliments that will make a young woman's heart skip a beat. Number 1. Connective eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful nonverbal communication tool that can signal confidence, charisma, attraction, and interest. For older men, understanding eye contact nuances can be beneficial, especially when attracting potential partners. Prolonged eye contact can indicate attraction. When a woman is interested, she may hold your gaze longer, often with a smile or a head tilt. This signifies a deeper connection and interest in getting to know you. However, eye contact duration varies depending on cultural norms and personal preferences. Generally, maintaining eye contact for longer than the typical 3 to 5 seconds suggests attraction and openness to further interaction. Women often break eye contact first, showing submission and interest. This behavior, rooted in evolutionary psychology, signals non-threat and openness to being approached. Breaking eye contact invites engagement and expresses interest while maintaining social propriety, suggesting openness to advances and connection. Confident eye contact is crucial for older men. Relationship expert Dr. John Gottman emphasizes its importance as a communication skill. Confident eye contact conveys self-assurance and charisma, attracting potential partners. Eye contact is a powerful tool in attraction. Understanding its nuances as an older man provides an advantage, helping to build strong connections and increase the chances of finding a fulfilling relationship. Before we dive in, I want to thank you all for your support. Every comment, like, and share fuels my passion to continue spreading the Stoic philosophy that transformed my life. Your engagement strengthens this community, and I'm grateful for each of you. Now let's move forward. Number 2. The power of a smile. Smiling is more than a facial expression. It's a powerful tool influencing attraction, especially in social interactions. When a man makes eye contact and smiles, it triggers dopamine release in both individuals, signaling attraction and creating positive emotions. This neurochemical reaction enhances happiness and connection, making the interaction more engaging and memorable. Smiling boosts the mood of the smiler and positively affects those around them, fostering a warm and inviting atmosphere. Women often respond to attractive men with increased smiles and laughter, especially when finding their jokes amusing. This reaction signals interest and attraction. The interplay of eye contact and smiling amplifies feelings of intimacy and warmth, creating a more personal and inviting interaction. Studies suggest a direct gaze accompanied by a smile is perceived as an invitation for further interaction, increasing the likelihood of a deeper connection. The impact of smiling goes beyond mere attraction. It acts as a universal language, transcending cultures and fostering social bonds. As Mother Teresa said, "Peace begins with a smile." This highlights smiling's profound effect on interpersonal relationships and emotional well-being. A simple smile can brighten someone's day, creating a ripple effect of positivity that uplifts an entire room. The power of a smile shouldn't be underestimated. It's a vital component in the dynamics of attraction, particularly for older men seeking to enhance their appeal. By harnessing the power of a smile, they can create a welcoming and attractive persona that resonates well in social settings, leading to more meaningful connections. Before we go to the next lesson, let's talk about what women find attractive in men's clothing. Click on the link to watch the video in the description on the right about the 11 sexiest things men wear according to women. You'll find some insightful tips to enhance your wardrobe and boost your appeal. Number 3. Attention to detail. Attention to detail is a subtle yet significant trait that enhances a man's attractiveness, particularly as he ages. When a woman is genuinely interested in a man, she tends to remember small details from their conversations, such as his hobbies, recent experiences, or even food and music preferences. This ability to recall specifics demonstrates not only her interest, but also her emotional investment in the relationship. It signals to the man that she values him and their time together, creating a deeper bond between them. Furthermore, women often engage in mental cross-referencing when evaluating a man's honesty. They may recall previous conversations and check for consistency in his statements. This behavior stems from a natural inclination to seek trustworthiness in a partner. When a woman notices discrepancies in what a man says, it can raise red flags about his integrity. As noted by author and motivational speaker John C. Maxwell, the greatest mistake we make is living in constant fear that we will make one. This emphasizes the importance of honesty in relationships, fostering a secure environment for both partners to thrive. Beyond remembering details, a woman's attention to a man's actions can also reveal her level of interest. For instance, if she notices how he treats waitstaff or responds to challenges, she assesses his character based on these observations. This attentiveness reflects her desire to understand him better and serves as a gauge for his potential as a partner. Ultimately, attention to detail is a powerful component of attraction. It signifies a woman's commitment to building a meaningful connection and her desire for authenticity in the relationship. By being mindful of the little things and demonstrating honesty, older men can enhance their appeal and foster deeper, more trusting relationships. Number 4. Future conversations. When a woman finds herself attracted to an older man, she often engages in conversations hinting at a shared future. Discussing future plans, whether casual or serious, signifies her interest in building a deeper connection. These discussions can range from lighthearted topics like potential travel destinations to more significant subjects like family and life goals. By involving him in these conversations, she expresses her desire to envision a life together, indicating his crucial role in her romantic aspirations. Furthermore, women frequently indulge in romantic scenarios in their minds, with the man as a key figure. This imaginative play can include everything from planning a dream vacation to envisioning a future family. According to relationship expert April Massini, women often fantasize about the ideal relationship, and their minds can create vivid scenarios where the man is a central character. This mental engagement reflects not only her attraction but also her longing for a meaningful connection that transcends the present moment. Discussing the future can also serve as a litmus test for compatibility. As the woman shares her hopes and dreams, she observes the man's reactions and responses. His willingness to engage in these conversations can reveal his level of interest and commitment. If he reciprocates with his own visions for the future, it fosters a sense of partnership and mutual investment in the relationship. In essence, future conversations are a powerful indicator of attraction. They demonstrate a woman's desire to connect on a deeper level and explore the possibilities of a shared life. As renowned author Paulo Coelho wisely stated, "When we love, we always strive to become better than we are." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of these conversations, as they not only reflect romantic interest, but also the potential for personal growth and shared experiences in a relationship. Number 5. You become a beacon of trust. Trust serves as a cornerstone in relationships, enhancing attraction, especially for older men. When women feel a genuine connection with a man, they often turn to him for advice on personal matters. This behavior signifies not only their affection but also their belief in his judgment and integrity. A woman is more likely to confide in a man she trusts, revealing her vulnerabilities and seeking his insights on issues that matter to her. This dynamic fosters a deeper emotional bond, as she perceives him as a reliable partner who values her thoughts and feelings. Women may engage in subtle tests to gauge a man's trustworthiness. They might ask for advice on subjects where they already know the answer. This tactic serves a dual purpose. It allows them to assess his attentiveness and gauge whether he prioritizes her best interests. For example, if she asks for his opinion on a decision she has already made, she is not merely seeking validation, she is observing how he responds. Does he support her choice, or does he attempt to redirect her? His reaction can reveal much about his character and his ability to be a supportive partner. As noted by renowned relationship expert Stephen Covey, when trust is high, communication is easy, instant, and effective. This statement underscores the importance of trust in fostering open dialogue and mutual respect in relationships. When a man consistently demonstrates that he can be trusted with personal matters, he not only strengthens his appeal, but also solidifies his role as a beacon of trust in her life. Becoming a beacon of trust involves more than just being reliable. It requires active engagement in the relationship. By being attentive to a woman's needs and demonstrating genuine concern for her well-being, an older man can cultivate a profound connection that enhances his attractiveness. The ability to navigate these dynamics with care and sincerity is what ultimately sets him apart. Number 6. Testing behavior. In the realm of relationships, women often engage in subtle tests to gauge a man's commitment and reliability. One such test involves disrupting his plans to see how he reacts. By introducing unexpected challenges or distractions, a woman can observe whether the man remains focused on his goals or becomes easily sidetracked. This behavior serves as a litmus test for his determination and ability to prioritize his aspirations. A man who continues to pursue his objectives despite these tests demonstrates a level of discipline and self-assuredness that can be highly attractive to women. As renowned relationship expert Tony Robbins notes, there's always a way, if you're committed. By maintaining his focus and not allowing external factors to derail him, a man conveys a sense of purpose and resilience that can be alluring to potential partners. Women are often drawn to men who have a clear vision for their lives and are willing to put in the hard work necessary to achieve their goals. When a man remains steadfast in the face of distractions or temptations, it suggests that he has the strength of character to be a reliable and supportive partner. This quality can be particularly appealing to women who value stability and consistency in a relationship. However, it's important to note that while maintaining one's goals is admirable, it should not come at the expense of the relationship itself. A balance must be struck between pursuing individual aspirations and nurturing the connection with one's partner. A truly attractive older man is one who can navigate these dynamics with grace and understanding, ensuring that his goals and the needs of the relationship are both met. In conclusion, women may test men by disrupting their plans to gauge their commitment and reliability. Men who continue to pursue their goals while remaining attentive to their partner's needs are often seen as more attractive and desirable. by demonstrating a strong sense of purpose and the ability to prioritize both individual and relationship goals. An older man can enhance his appeal and cultivate a lasting, fulfilling partnership. Number 7. Invitation to personal life. When an older man seeks meaningful relationships, one of the most significant signs of a woman's attraction is being invited into her personal life. This includes being welcomed into her social circle, which encompasses her friends and family. When a woman opens up her world to you, it demonstrates a deep level of trust and a desire to integrate you into her life. According to relationship expert John Gottman, trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. By inviting you into her inner circle, a woman is expressing her belief in your character and her willingness to let you in. This gesture goes beyond mere physical attraction and speaks to the emotional connection she feels with you. Furthermore, winning over her friends and family can further solidify a woman's attraction to an older man. Her loved ones play a significant role in her life, and their approval can greatly influence her feelings towards a potential partner. When you make an effort to connect with her friends and family, it shows that you value their importance in her life. It also demonstrates your commitment to building a lasting relationship. As renowned author Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." By making her loved ones feel respected and appreciated, you create a positive impression that will resonate with the woman you're interested in. This, in turn, can deepen her attraction and trust in you. Being invited into a woman's social circle, including her friends and family, is a powerful sign of her attraction to an older man. It signifies a level of trust and a desire to integrate you into her life. Furthermore, winning over her loved ones can solidify her feelings towards you, as it demonstrates your commitment to building a lasting relationship. By embracing this invitation and making an effort to connect with her inner circle, you can strengthen the emotional bond and enhance your attractiveness as a potential partner. So, there you have it, 7 signs you're an attractive older man. It's not just about your looks, it's about the kind of man you are. Someone who makes eye contact, smiles genuinely, pays attention, and knows how to have meaningful conversations. You're someone who can be trusted and is determined to achieve his goals, and importantly, you're someone who respects the women in your life, inviting them into your world. Remember, building strong relationships takes time and effort. Be patient, be kind, and don't be afraid to be yourself. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Insights for more advice on living a fulfilling life. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments. 10 compliments younger women secretly love. Tired of awkward silences and generic compliments? You're about to discover the secret weapon that will make any younger woman melt. It's not what you think, but it's guaranteed to make her feel special, valued, and wanting more. Get ready to level up your dating game. Number 1. Stylish and unique personality. Younger women often hear generic compliments about their beauty, which can feel unoriginal and unspecial. What they really want is to hear something that highlights their unique personality and style. Praising a woman for her stylish and unique personality is a powerful compliment that demonstrates attentiveness and genuine interest. Notice the details that make her stand out, such as her knack for combining colors or her ability to accessorize perfectly. This kind of compliment goes beyond the surface and touches on something more profound. It's not just about saying you look nice today, but rather, I love how your outfit perfectly captures your vibrant personality. It's refreshing to see someone with such a unique sense of style. For older men, this type of compliment is especially impactful. It demonstrates that you are attentive and genuinely interested in who she is, not just what she looks like. This can help overcome the fear of social judgment that often accompanies age gap relationships. By showing that you see her as a unique and attractive human being, you create a deeper, more meaningful connection. Number 2. Fitness dedication. Staying fit requires dedication and discipline, and for younger women who prioritize their fitness, this commitment is often a significant part of their identity. Acknowledging her effort and dedication to a healthy lifestyle is a highly effective way to make an impression. This kind of compliment goes beyond superficial flattery, and shows that you recognize her values and personal achievements. For older men, this compliment can be particularly impactful. It demonstrates appreciation and respect for her hard work and discipline, helping to bridge any perceived age gap. It shows that you see her as a well-rounded individual with admirable qualities, not just someone younger and attractive. This recognition can help build a deeper connection and reduce anxiety related to the age difference. To make your compliment more meaningful, pay attention to the specific aspects of her fitness routine that stand out to you. Is she consistent with her workouts? Does she have a particular fitness goal? Acknowledge these details specifically. End each compliment with a practical tip to reinforce the appreciation. For example, you might say, "I really admire your commitment to staying fit. Maybe we could try a yoga class together sometime." This not only compliments her, but also shows your willingness to engage with her interests, further strengthening your connection. Number 8. Culinary talent. Acknowledging a younger woman's culinary talent can be a winning recipe for a compliment. Cooking is more than just a necessity. It's an art, a passion, and a form of self-expression. Instead of simply saying this is delicious, notice special ingredients, compliment the presentation and color combination, and show that you appreciate the effort behind the dish. Playful puns can also make the compliment memorable. For instance, you might say, "This dish was so good it whisked me off my feet. You're truly the creme de la creme of chefs." Another way to highlight her talent is by referencing famous chefs or cooking shows. You could say, "This lasagna could give Gordon Ramsay a run for his money." You have serious chef skills. Don't forget to acknowledge the effort behind the scenes. Recognizing the hard work and time she invests in honing her skills adds depth to your compliment. "I really admire how much effort you put into your cooking. It's clear you have a real passion for it, and it shows in every bite." Incorporating these kinds of compliments into your interactions can significantly boost her confidence and make her feel valued. This kind of genuine, thoughtful compliment is sure to make her feel special and appreciated, paving the way for a deeper, more meaningful relationship. Number 7. Artistic passion. For many women, their artistic pursuits are not just pastimes but core aspects of their identity. When you offer genuine praise for these creative efforts, you're validating a crucial part of who they are, which can significantly enhance your connection. You're not just admiring a beautiful piece of art, but recognizing the emotional and creative effort she has invested in it. The impact of this kind of praise extends beyond mere flattery. When a woman hears that you appreciate the nuances of her artistic expression, it reinforces her sense of purpose and boosts her confidence. Consider another scenario where she's a musician who has just given a performance. Rather than saying, "You were great," elevate your compliment to, "Your musical performance was truly unforgettable." It shows that you are paying attention to more than just the surface-level details. Similarly, if photography is her passion, you might comment, "Your eye for detail in photography is exceptional." Incorporating a touch of humor or personal engagement can also enhance the effectiveness of your compliment. After attending one of her art shows, you might add, "If your artwork were a book, I'd be first in line to read every chapter." This playful remark shows that you're not only impressed but also genuinely interested in her artistic journey. By focusing on specific aspects of her art and offering thoughtful, personalized praise, you're showing that you value her creativity and the effort she puts into her work. This approach not only strengthens your connection, but also demonstrates a deeper level of appreciation and respect. Number 6. Kindness and compassion. After acknowledging a young woman's talent and skills, noticing her kindness and compassion shows that you are truly attentive to her as a person. These qualities are some of the most attractive and genuine aspects of a person, but they are often underappreciated or unnoticed. By highlighting these qualities, you not only make her feel valued, but also strengthen the bond between you. Kindness and compassion are like hidden gems. They don't always shine in the spotlight, but are incredibly precious when recognized. For instance, imagine you've seen her consistently lend a hand to friends in need or support a cause she cares about. By pointing out her kindness, you're helping her understand the positive difference she makes. Moreover, being specific in your praise can amplify its effect. Instead of a vague compliment, point out specific actions or behaviors. For instance, "I was really touched by the way you went out of your way to help your friend last week. It's clear you care deeply about those around you." A compliment about her kindness and compassion can also be a way to reassure her of her worth and impact. By affirming these qualities, you're offering a sense of validation and encouragement. Remember, your words should reflect genuine appreciation. Flattery is often transparent, but sincere recognition of her kindness will resonate more deeply. The goal is to make her feel seen and valued for who she is at her core. When you find yourself in a position to compliment her, think about the ways she shows kindness and compassion. Your thoughtful recognition of these qualities will not only strengthen your connection, but also leave a lasting impression. Embrace the opportunity to celebrate her caring nature and watch as it enriches your relationship. Number 5. Natural leader. Natural leadership is an admirable trait that deserves genuine recognition. It's not just about noting someone's ability to lead, it's about celebrating the way they motivate and guide others with confidence and clarity. Especially for young women who may be in the process of proving themselves, recognizing and affirming their leadership qualities can significantly boost their confidence. When a mature man with a stable career and valuable experiences acknowledges their efforts, it enhances their self-esteem and deepens their appreciation for you. Leadership is more than just a position or title. It's an innate quality that allows people to lead with authenticity and influence. When you recognize and compliment this trait, you're acknowledging not just their organizational skills, but the inherent strength they bring to their role. Natural leaders often exhibit a combination of traits like decisiveness, empathy, and effective communication. Highlighting these qualities in your compliment can make a significant impact. By focusing on their leadership skills, you show admiration for their abilities and recognize their positive influence. Women who lead naturally often find themselves in situations where they must inspire, guide, and support others. Your recognition of these efforts can reinforce their self-worth and validate their leadership style. Take the opportunity to be specific in your compliments. Rather than a generic, "you're a great leader," pinpoint actions that illustrate their leadership. For example, I was really impressed by how you handled the team's concerns with such empathy and assertiveness. Your approach made a real difference in how smoothly everything went. This level of specificity shows that you're paying attention and genuinely appreciate their approach to leadership. It's also worth noting that natural leaders often face challenges, whether it's balancing responsibilities or navigating complex interpersonal dynamics. Complementing their leadership skills can serve as a boost to their confidence and motivation. It reassures them that their efforts are not only noticed, but valued. Incorporating this type of compliment into your interactions can also foster a deeper connection. It shows that you see and appreciate their strengths beyond superficial traits. Leadership is a quality that reflects a person's ability to impact and inspire others, making it a powerful trait to acknowledge. Number 4. Witty and engaging. A witty and engaging personality can make a conversation both enlightening and entertaining. Imagine your date effortlessly captivating everyone with clever observations and sharp humor. It's not just about making people laugh. It's about creating a genuine connection through intelligent and engaging dialogue. Complimenting a woman on her wit and charm is a powerful way to make her feel truly valued. It shows that you see her as more than just a pretty face. It's about celebrating the unique blend of intelligence and humor that makes her stand out. The charm of being witty and engaging lies in its ability to make interactions more enjoyable and meaningful. Women who excel in these areas often bring a special energy to conversations, lightening the mood and creating a deeper connection. By complimenting her on these traits, you're acknowledging her skill in making moments more enjoyable and memorable. It's a recognition of how she can effortlessly charm a room and engage with people on a more profound level. Humor can be a bridge that brings people closer. When you tell her, "Your sense of humor is one of my favorite things about you," you make every conversation a joy. You're reinforcing the idea that her wit and engagement are not only noticed, but deeply appreciated. Instead of a general praise, highlight moments when her wit and engagement shone. In essence, celebrating her wit and engaging personality is about acknowledging the unique qualities that make her who she is. It's a way of saying, "I see and value the real you," which can strengthen your connection and make her feel truly appreciated. Number 3. Adventurous spirit. An adventurous spirit is a captivating quality that deserves genuine recognition. It's about acknowledging someone's courage, willingness to step out of their comfort zone, and zest for life. Consider the impact of a well-placed compliment. Instead of the generic, "You're so adventurous," try something more specific and meaningful. For example, after a day of hiking up a challenging trail, you might say, "I love how you dive into new experiences with such enthusiasm and bravery." Your adventurous spirit is contagious and inspiring. Think about the adventures she's embarked on, whether it's backpacking through a foreign country, trying a new extreme sport, or taking spontaneous weekend road trips. Each adventure tells a story of her boldness and curiosity. Complimenting her on these experiences shows that you see and appreciate the effort and passion she puts into living life to the fullest. An adventurous spirit isn't just about physical activities, it's also about her approach to life. You could say, "I really admire how you embrace life's challenges with such courage and excitement. It's inspiring to see someone who's always ready for the next big adventure." Remember, the key to a great compliment is sincerity and specificity. Think about the moments when her adventurous spirit has left you in awe. Let her know how much you admire her for these moments. This kind of detailed compliment not only highlights her adventurous nature, but also reinforces the positive impact it has on your shared experiences. Number 2, academic excellence. Younger women today are powerhouses of knowledge, juggling demanding courses, groundbreaking research, and relentless studying. Recognizing and complimenting her academic excellence is a powerful way to show you see more than just a pretty face. You see a sharp, dedicated, and relentless mind. Don't settle for a generic, "You're so smart," personalize it. If she's working on a challenging thesis, say something like, "Your thesis topic is so fascinating and complex. It's amazing how you're able to break it down and explain it so clearly. That's a real talent." Incorporating humor can also go a long way. Picture this. She's just shared her latest academic achievement with you, and you respond with, "Wow, you've got more degrees than a thermometer. Your dedication to your studies is truly inspiring." Think about incorporating real-life examples. You could say, "The dedication you show towards your studies reminds me of how Malala Yousafzai approaches education, unstoppable and inspiring." Comparing her to such an iconic figure can boost her confidence. Another way to show your appreciation is by acknowledging the challenges she's overcome. If she's balancing a part-time job, extracurricular activities, and her studies, you might say, "I'm amazed at how you juggle work, studies, and your hobbies so effortlessly. Your time management skills and dedication are truly something to be proud of." Ending on a note that encourages her future ambitions can also leave a lasting impression. You could wrap up your compliment with, "I have no doubt that with your drive and intelligence, you're going to make a huge impact in your field. I'm excited to see where your journey takes you." Number 1, environment advocate. Recognizing a younger woman's dedication to environmental advocacy is a meaningful compliment that resonates deeply. In a world where climate change and environmental degradation are pressing concerns, many younger people are stepping up to make a difference. Complimenting her on her environmental advocacy is more than just a nod to her hobbies. It's an appreciation of her commitment to a cause that affects us all. Think about the significance of such a compliment. Women involved in environmental activism often face challenges and frustrations. Acknowledging her dedication can be a breath of fresh air, reinforcing her resolve and boosting her confidence. When an older man appreciates her efforts, it signals that he values her passion and the important work she's doing, making her feel truly seen and respected. Let's not forget the power of specific praise. Instead of a generic, "You're doing great things for the environment," delve into the details of her efforts. If she's involved in tree planting campaigns or reducing plastic waste, recognizing these specific contributions shows that you're paying attention and genuinely value her hard work. Adding a touch of humor can also enhance your compliment. A lighthearted approach can make the interaction memorable and enjoyable, strengthening the connection between you. Drawing inspiration from real-life examples can further enrich your compliment. Comparing her efforts to those of well-known activists or movements can amplify the significance of your praise, making her feel like her work is part of a larger, impactful mission. Acknowledging the broader impact of her work can also make a lasting impression. Highlighting how her actions contribute to a larger cause, such as combating climate change or preserving biodiversity, recognizes her individual contributions within the context of a larger environmental movement. This not only shows your respect for her efforts, but also places them in a meaningful, global context.
How to request intimacy from a woman, psychological trick. Men, let's be direct. Have you ever yearned for a deeper, more intimate connection with a woman, yet felt unsure of how to proceed? Are you afraid that you're doing something wrong, that she'll end up liking you less and becoming more distant? But if you don't do anything, nothing will improve. People often fear change, not realizing that sometimes not changing is far scarier. And that's why we're here today, to help you address what causes distance in relationships and how can you bridge the gap. In this video, we'll reveal the 6 common causes of misunderstandings in relationships, helping you get to the root of these issues and guiding you on how to request intimacy from a woman. This approach will transform how you think about intimacy, fostering self-assurance, emotional stability, and greater control over your relationship. Are you ready to master not only your own emotions, but also to create a safe, connected space for her? 6. Common causes of misunderstandings in relationships. 1. Men are more likely to ask, whereas women are more likely to hint. One of the common causes of misunderstanding in relationships is the difference between direct and indirect communication styles. Men are typically more likely to ask directly for what they want or need, while women often use hints or subtle cues. This difference can lead to frustration when a woman's hints go unnoticed, or when a man's directness feels too blunt. For example, a woman might hint at wanting more affection by bringing up a movie where the couple is very affectionate, hoping her partner will connect the dots. If he doesn't pick up on the hint, she may feel disappointed, thinking he should have understood her unspoken desire. Men, on the other hand, may be puzzled by the lack of clear requests, finding it challenging to guess the true needs behind hints. They may interpret the hint as just casual conversation, not realizing there's an underlying message. This difference can lead to both partners feeling unfulfilled or unheard. To bridge this gap, both partners can benefit from open communication. Women can try to express their needs more directly, and men can work on recognizing subtle cues, creating a balance where both feel understood. Recognizing these differences can help couples move past misunderstandings, fostering a more fulfilling and communicative relationship. 2. Women are usually more interested in the details. Another common cause of misunderstanding is the difference in attention to detail. Women are often more inclined to focus on the details of a situation or story, while men may zero in on the main point or outcome. For instance, when a woman recounts a conversation with a friend, she might include the nuances of tone, body language, and emotional undertones. Her partner, on the other hand, may be primarily interested in the core issue and skip over what he sees as unnecessary details. This difference in focus can lead to feelings of frustration on both sides. The woman might feel her partner isn't fully listening or valuing her perspective, while the man may feel overwhelmed by the amount of information. He may wonder why all the details are necessary, seeing them as irrelevant to the main point. Understanding these differences can help improve communication. Men can practice active listening, showing an interest in the details that matter to their partner, while women can consider summarizing or highlighting the essential points first. This approach allows both partners to feel their communication styles are respected, reducing the chance for misunderstandings. 3. Men and women often have different understandings of listening versus solving. One of the most prominent differences between men and women in relationships lies in the approach to problem solving versus simply listening. Men are generally wired to take an action-oriented approach, seeking to solve problems as soon as they're presented. Women, on the other hand, often value listening and emotional support over immediate solutions. When a woman shares a problem or frustration, she's often looking for empathy and validation rather than advice. However, her partner may feel compelled to suggest solutions or fix the issue, thinking he's helping. This misalignment can lead to misunderstandings, with the woman feeling unheard and the man feeling frustrated when his solutions aren't appreciated. She might interpret his response as a lack of empathy, while he might feel his efforts are unvalued. For better communication, it helps for men to focus on empathizing before offering solutions, allowing their partner to feel genuinely heard. Women, in turn, can express when they're seeking advice versus when they're just looking for support. This clarity helps reduce misunderstandings and enables both partners to respond in ways that make each other feel valued and understood. 4. Men tend to compartmentalize. Women tend to think big picture. A fundamental difference in the way men and women process thoughts and emotions is how they compartmentalize or approach the big picture. Men are often more inclined to compartmentalize their thoughts and emotions, separating different areas of their lives and addressing issues individually. Women, however, may tend to think more holistically, viewing relationships, emotions, and responsibilities as interconnected. For example, if a couple has an argument in the morning, a man might be able to go to work and focus solely on his tasks, setting aside the argument until later. The woman, however, may find it difficult to disconnect from the disagreement, viewing it as part of a larger relationship dynamic that needs immediate attention. This difference can cause misunderstandings, especially if one partner feels neglected when the other seems unfazed by unresolved issues. By acknowledging and respecting these approaches, couples can find a balance. Women can work on compartmentalizing when necessary, while men can strive to address relational issues more promptly. Mutual understanding here can help partners appreciate each other's perspectives, reducing friction and strengthening the relationship. 5. Women often say too much and men often say too little. The differences in communication styles are a classic source of misunderstandings, with women often inclined to share more details and express themselves fully, while men may opt for brevity. Women might articulate a variety of emotions, thoughts, and perceptions in an effort to fully convey what's on their mind. Men, however, may choose to focus on concise communication, aiming to get to the point. This discrepancy can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or feelings of disconnect. Women may feel their partner is withholding information or is uninterested in fully engaging, while men may feel overwhelmed by what they perceive as excessive information. Both parties might end up feeling frustrated, thinking the other doesn't understand or respect their communication needs. To navigate this difference, it can be helpful for women to recognize that brevity doesn't necessarily indicate disinterest, while men can make an effort to share a bit more detail. Finding a middle ground where both partners feel heard and understood helps prevent misunderstandings and fosters a stronger, more open connection. 6. Women often like reassurance, and men may not understand why. Another common cause of misunderstanding in relationships is the need for reassurance. Many women value verbal and emotional reassurance as a way to feel secure and connected. Whether it's receiving a compliment or hearing affirmations of love and commitment, these gestures often help women feel emotionally secure. Men, on the other hand, may not always understand the importance of these reassurances, or might assume that once something is said, it's implicitly understood. This difference can lead to feelings of insecurity for women if they don't receive the reassurance they crave, and it can make men feel pressured or confused about the need for repeated affirmations. Women might perceive their partner's reluctance to reassure as emotional distance, while men might feel they are being asked to prove something that is already clear to them. For better understanding, both partners can work on appreciating each other's needs. Men can recognize that reassurance can be a simple but effective way to support their partner emotionally, while women can communicate this need in a way that doesn't feel burdensome. By understanding the value of reassurance and making it a natural part of communication, couples can prevent misunderstandings and deepen their emotional bond. And those are the 6 reasons why conflicts often arise between men and women, leading to emotional distance. Understanding these causes will help you grasp the root of the problem, making it easier to explore the methods we'll discuss in just a few moments. Do you find this content helpful? If so, please comment agree below, give us a like and subscribe so you won't miss more valuable content. If you have any suggestions, we're ready to listen and discuss. Thank you. As mentioned, we're about to dive into how to request intimacy from a woman. Stay tuned. How to request intimacy from a woman. Visualize this scenario. You're with a woman you've been dating, a palpable connection between you. You're ready to elevate the relationship, but anxiety clouds your confidence, leaving you uncertain about how to broach the topic. What if I'm rejected? What if she withdraws? These are the wrong questions. The crucial question is, how can Stoic principles reshape the dynamic, fostering her comfort and even reciprocal desire for intimacy? Join me for the next several minutes and you'll gain the tools to navigate this sensitive topic with respect, psychological insight, and a foundation in Stoic philosophy. This isn't typical dating advice. It's about achieving mastery in emotional and psychological connection, a skill often neglected by men. Let's begin. The psychology of intimacy, vulnerability as strength. Intimacy thrives on a delicate balance between vulnerability and strength. Merging these two aspects might seem paradoxical. After all, vulnerability is often misinterpreted as weakness or oversharing, while strength is associated with emotional restraint. However, when combined effectively, vulnerability and strength create a powerful magnetism that deepens attraction and connection. At its core, vulnerability isn't about laying bare every feeling or fear, but rather embodying authenticity. It's about openly expressing your emotions, needs, and intentions without appearing needy or desperate. True vulnerability in this context means you can share your feelings honestly while maintaining emotional stability, revealing a genuine self-confidence that enhances attraction. Within frameworks like Stoicism, vulnerability isn't about losing control of one's emotions. Rather, it involves showing your true self with poise and sincerity. This nuanced approach signals a level of emotional maturity, allowing you to be transparent about your feelings without the weight of emotional demands. When expressing a desire for intimacy, a calm, confident, and composed demeanor can make all the difference. For example, consider saying something like, "I've truly valued our time together and feel a profound connection with you. I'd love to explore a deeper level of intimacy, as I believe it could strengthen what we have." This statement is powerful for several reasons. It is direct and sincere, leaving no room for ambiguity. Rather than manipulating or pressuring, it frames intimacy as a shared journey, one that could enhance the relationship as a whole, rather than simply fulfill personal desires. Why is this blend of vulnerability and strength so compelling? It taps into a basic human need for connection. When you show vulnerability, you signal a willingness to be open and deepen the bond, indicating that you're not just there for superficial moments but for genuine connection. By pairing this openness with strength, you convey that your desire for intimacy stems from self-assuredness rather than desperation, building an aura of security and trust. Women, in particular, are more inclined to embrace intimacy when they sense emotional stability and presence in a partner. Knowing that their partner is both emotionally available and grounded creates a safe space for connection, making intimacy feel enriching rather than risky. This approach to intimacy, merging vulnerability with strength, does more than deepen attraction. It lays a foundation for trust, respect, and genuine closeness. In a world where relationships often lack authenticity, this combination stands out, revealing that true intimacy isn't about dependence or need, but about a powerful, mutual connection grounded in honesty and strength. Stoicism and Patience, allowing her to lead. Patience lies at the heart of Stoicism, and in a world that often prioritizes speed and instant gratification, it has become an attractive and rare quality. When building a connection or seeking intimacy, allowing the woman to dictate the pace is not a sign of passivity or lack of interest. It's an intentional act of respect and understanding. Stoic patience is not passive waiting. Rather, it's a form of active engagement, a mindful presence that allows space for natural progression without interference. In the context of intimacy, this patience acknowledges that each person has their own timeline and comfort level, and rushing these can create tension, anxiety, or even reluctance. Allowing her to take the lead creates an environment of ease and trust, essential elements for a deeper connection. After expressing your interest in intimacy, it's vital to grant her space to reflect and respond at her own pace. This pause, though it might feel awkward or suspenseful, is essential. In this silence, a transformation can occur. It allows her to process her feelings, reflect on her desires, and consider her comfort without the pressure of immediate reciprocation. She can arrive at her decision in her own time, without feeling rushed or coerced. This respect for her process is not only empowering but also communicates that her feelings and boundaries matter. While waiting, Your demeanor and body language should reinforce this patience and openness. Maintain steady eye contact, a relaxed posture, and open body language. This physical expression of calm confidence and patience reinforces the respect you're extending by allowing her to take the lead. By demonstrating that you are at ease with her preferred tempo, you create a safe space for her emotional expression, which is critical for fostering genuine intimacy. Patience in this way is profoundly impactful because it shows that your interest goes beyond immediate gratification. It's about building a foundation based on mutual respect and understanding. Your willingness to wait demonstrates emotional maturity and self-mastery, qualities that are not only appealing but increasingly rare. It shows that you can navigate the complexities of intimacy with a steady hand and an open heart, which in turn signals that your connection isn't just about physical intimacy, but about nurturing a meaningful bond. By embodying this stoic patience, you show that you are not only present, but also profoundly respectful of her needs and her journey, creating a relationship dynamic grounded in trust and respect. The art of subtlety. Planting the seed. The art of suggesting intimacy, rather than directly requesting it, is a powerful psychological technique that encourages your partner to consider intimacy on her own terms. This approach leverages the power of suggestion, a subtle but effective instrument rooted in psychology. Research shows that suggestions can often be more persuasive than direct requests because it allows the person to internalize an idea as if it were their own. By planting the idea rather than imposing it, you invite her to explore the notion of intimacy at her own pace, encouraging a more organic and comfortable journey toward closeness. A well-chosen statement such as, "I feel like a deeper closeness would feel very natural for us, don't you agree?" is a prime example of planting a subtle seed. This is not a direct ask, but rather a gentle nudge that prompts her to visualize the kind of connection you're envisioning. It doesn't apply pressure or create an expectation. Instead, it suggests intimacy as a natural and mutually beneficial evolution in the relationship. This approach shows respect for her autonomy and frames intimacy as something that could enhance your bond, rather than a desire you want fulfilled. Once you've planted this suggestion, the next step is to subtly nurture it, allowing her to feel increasingly comfortable with the idea. Small gestures can go a long way here. Increasing affectionate touch, like holding hands, hugging, or brushing a hand on her shoulder, creates a warm, intimate atmosphere. These gentle acts of affection cultivate an environment where closeness feels both natural and desired, making intimacy seem like a logical next step rather than a goal to be reached. A crucial aspect of this approach is attunement, observing her reactions to gauge her comfort level. If she responds positively, build upon this momentum with further expressions of closeness and affirmation. If you sense hesitation, give her space and time to consider the possibility on her own terms. Here, patience and awareness are essential. Rushing this process can make intimacy feel forced, but by respecting her timeline, you allow the idea of closeness to flourish naturally. In essence, the art of subtle suggestion creates a framework where intimacy becomes her choice, enhancing her sense of ownership over the decision. This approach respects her boundaries and personal pace, fostering a sense of security that is crucial for genuine connection. Through patience, attentiveness, and subtlety, you create a dynamic where intimacy feels like a shared path rather than a unilateral desire. The strength in waiting, the power of delayed gratification. Stoicism places great value on the concept of delayed gratification, emphasizing the profound strength in waiting. In a society where immediacy is often rewarded, understanding the power of patience and restraint can be transformative, especially in the realm of intimacy. Delayed gratification is about the ability to resist immediate pleasures in favor of something deeper and more fulfilling down the road. This principle is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and directly applicable to building a meaningful connection in relationships. When it comes to intimacy, rushing can undermine its significance, reducing it to a momentary satisfaction rather than a deeply rooted experience. Instead of seeking instant gratification, consider focusing on cultivating anticipation. This isn't about manipulation or playing hard to get, but about laying the groundwork for a richer emotional bond, making the eventual experience not only more meaningful but also more profound. Anticipation can enhance the emotional connection, bringing a sense of depth and sincerity that immediate intimacy often lacks. When you're patient and intentional, you give both yourself and your partner the time to fully explore and understand the unique connection you share. To build this anticipation, create shared experiences that strengthen your bond and reinforce your connection. Engaging in activities that foster closeness, such as having meaningful conversations, sharing personal stories, or discovering mutual interests, can establish a connection that goes beyond the physical. For example, you might share anecdotes about significant life events, take up a hobby together, or simply enjoy moments of genuine laughter. These experiences create memories that enrich the bond between you, giving the relationship a unique foundation. By the time intimacy is reached, it feels like a culmination of shared journeys and emotional investment, making it that much more impactful. Subtle physical cues can also help heighten anticipation without rushing into physical intimacy. Small gestures, such as holding hands, offering light hugs, or sitting closer, contribute to a growing sense of closeness without pressure. These gentle actions are affirmations of interest and affection, fostering an environment where physical intimacy can develop naturally and comfortably. The journey of delayed gratification is about valuing the process as much as the outcome. Building a strong emotional foundation over time results in a connection that feels deep and fulfilling, rather than fleeting. Investing time in understanding and connecting with your partner, rather than pushing toward a physical goal, enhances the eventual intimacy and reinforces the relationship as a whole. Moreover, delayed gratification signals qualities like self-control and emotional maturity, traits that are inherently attractive. It shows that your interest isn't purely driven by physical desire, but by a genuine wish to cultivate a lasting and meaningful bond. In essence, delayed gratification embodies respect for the relationship's natural progression and a commitment to building something substantial. By waiting and allowing intimacy to develop at its own pace, you demonstrate a profound level of self-respect and respect for your partner, creating a dynamic where intimacy becomes not just an act, but a meaningful expression of the bond you've carefully nurtured. This approach doesn't just enhance the physical aspect of the relationship, but reinforces a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual appreciation, leading to a deeper and more enduring connection. Emotional acumen, deciphering and responding to her signals. Emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of successful relationships, especially when it comes to nurturing intimacy. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-awareness, while also promoting a genuine sensitivity to others' emotions. Emotional intelligence, in this context, means developing the skill to recognize, comprehend, and manage both your own emotions and those of others. It involves paying close attention to subtle cues communicated through body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, helping to create an atmosphere of understanding and empathy. When engaging with a partner, particularly in moments leading toward greater intimacy, observe her non-verbal cues carefully. If she appears hesitant or uneasy, acknowledging this and providing her space to express herself can go a long way. For instance, if she seems quiet or withdrawn, consider saying something like, "I sense you're quiet. How do you feel about our conversation?" This simple question demonstrates that you value her emotional state, not just your own desires or expectations. Women often appreciate men who show this level of perceptiveness and empathy, as it indicates a prioritization of her comfort and feelings over mere physical goals. Emotional intelligence, in this way, becomes a rare and appealing quality that fosters trust and security. Being emotionally intelligent means not only perceiving her signals, but also knowing how to respond appropriately. If she expresses hesitation, resist any urge to pressure or persuade her into proceeding. Instead, validate her feelings and respect her boundaries. A thoughtful response could be, "I understand your reservations, and your comfort is paramount. We can move forward at a pace that feels right to you." This response not only shows that you are considerate of her emotions, but also reinforces your willingness to prioritize her needs. In Stoic philosophy, this willingness to step back and honor another person's boundaries is seen as a mark of strength, patience, and true self-control. By responding this way, you create an environment of respect and emotional safety, making her feel valued and understood. Another crucial element of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. Understanding your own emotional reactions, whether it's feelings of anxiety, impatience, or eagerness, allows you to navigate interactions with calm and composure. For example, If you notice a feeling of impatience arising, take a moment to pause and reflect before reacting. This moment of self-reflection helps you approach the situation thoughtfully, rather than allowing your emotions to dictate your actions. Self-awareness in this sense means that you're not only attuned to her emotional state, but are also in control of your own, creating a balanced and considerate dynamic. The combination of attunement to her emotional signals, appropriate responsiveness, and personal self-awareness is the foundation of true emotional intelligence. This level of empathy and insight is deeply attractive as it shows that your interest in her goes beyond physical connection. It conveys that you are present, genuinely attentive, and invested in fostering a relationship grounded in mutual respect and understanding. By embodying these qualities, you communicate that intimacy for you is more than a goal. It's a shared experience shaped by both partners' emotions, comfort, and trust. And there you have it, the 7 signs that she wants to take things to the next level. If you've recognized these signals in your interactions, you're already ahead of the game. But remember, it's not just about spotting the signs. It's about understanding what makes you irresistible. If you found this helpful and want more insights into relationships, attraction, and confidence, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create content that empowers you. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on tips to elevate your game. See you next time.